Welcome guys to episode 468 of Minecraft, and I'm using the ICBM mod, or Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles mod. Okay, so the main idea of this mod is that it includes missiles, but it also includes a few different other tweaks and twisters, such as these spikes and, these guys are spikes, and you can also make poisonous spikes, which consistently do damage to you after you step on them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use a shrapnel explosive. We're going to use them, we're going to test them out. There's also a shrapnel explosives I can't say it. A chemical, nuclear, fragmentational, and contagious. Alright, so you can sort of match the names to what they're going to do. And incandescentary, incendiary explosives are going to set flames to everything, so hopefully we don't destroy our little explosion bay. But what we're going to do over here, here is a nice little pressure plate made out of glass, and it emits just like a normal pressure plate. And what we're going to do is step on it and run away and see the red fire explode. Okay, that was it. The whole sort of place fell up on fire and didn't create an explosion, and did a bit of a fire radius, and can be quite lethal for any enemy pigs. Alright, so let's go in and investigate some more stuff. Now, seeing TNT is not all that fun. It's already been done before. I've reviewed multiple mods with TNT, but this one adds a nice little twist to this. It actually emits nuclear weapons, so the sort of ammunition you can use are all the same TNT that you have to craft into a missile form, and they're all basically the same sort of things, like shrapnel. We'll get some shrapnel, we'll get some fire ones, and we'll get some chemicals. Actually, no, we'll get fragmentation or contagious. I'm not sure. The choices are endless. Alright, so one bad thing is, or not one bad thing, one sort of I don't know, some sort of downgrade of this mod is you can't stack it, so you're going to have to go through the pain of actually doing it yourself. And here we go, I've set the coordinates. One thing is that the missile coordinates are very hard to manipulate. You got the X and Z coordinates. You need kind of a few testing. It took me around half an hour to fully master, and I still haven't mastered this, but it is quite a difficult mod to understand and pinpoint the actual location and stuff. I've been mucking around. You can see all the holes I have done and explosions I have tested. And let's begin and show you guys the awesome little nuclear explosion. And here we go with a nice little rocket effect. And there we go with the lag happening, and we got the updated crater. Let's see how big the crater is. Ooh, we're making some progress with this crater, and maybe we should easy up on the actual use of nuclear bombs. Now, I used a nuclear bomb there. It didn't make a massive explosion, but it's sort of good that way. I don't like having massive explosions that take your computer ages to render out. Even though I have a good computer, it also... It takes a little bit, takes 2 seconds to render and stop freezing, but it's a nice little radius and for a nuke mod. So let's try a chemical missile. Now, if you're wondering, I'm using a intercontinental launcher. You can also craft a mid-range launcher and a short range, and what the difference is that you can shoot further and stuff like that. And another cool, interesting feature is this radar gun, and I'm going to set it to day, and you can actually detect the distance or the coordinates that you need to place into your launcher. So say if I wanted to blast a nuclear bomb into this particular grass dirt block, I'd hit it to scan, and we're going to go with the X. I'm just going to get a fist, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go 289, and the one annoying thing is it disappears. And one inclusion I'd like to see is transferring the information from your little gun into this here, so you don't have to manually do it. So what I have to do is press T and see where I went, and get my Y coordinate. No, not my Y, my Z coordinate, and which is 652. Alright, so we've got 657, so 652, and there we go. We've got the chemical bomb, so it shouldn't make a big blast. And there we go, I'm filled with chemicals, and if I switch it over, I should be dying to a slow and painful death, because it's a chemical bomb, and it kind of emits poison at me. So I don't recommend you do the nuclear bomb here, but we're gonna blow ourselves up. Bombs away. Okay, Let's respawn, see what the devastation and damage we have done. Okay, so we made a fair amount of damage, and we destroyed somewhat of a criminal orb. And I know a lot of you guys, I call it criminal orb again. A couple of episodes back, I called criminal orb again, and a lot of you guys wanted me to destroy Spiral. So you know what? We're gonna set up a nice big nuclear holocaust. Okay, so I have surrounded the area with some nuclear TNT bombs and the surrounding areas also, and I'm gonna place a nuclear missile in here, and there we go. I shouldn't have done that. I can just see this being a massive lag. And there we go. The lag has stopped, and not as much lag as I thought it would be, and it gives off a nice spectacular effect. That TNT didn't go off, and that's a pretty cool effect. I like that. And actually, a lot of the TNT didn't go off. We got some TNT still remaining up on the top. The majority of the TNT didn't go off, so I think around about 3 or 4 went off, so that's not a lot. Now, the reason why I didn't include the crafting recipes is because you actually need to go through pages upon pages of the wiki to actually create the final product. It's much easier if you just want to casually install the mod and scroll through too many items, or the actual creative mode section and drag the mods in yourself here, because you need to create uranium and all this other extra stuff that create minimal stuff, and it takes a long process to do. And also, when we're on the thread of creating stuff, also the creator of the mod has created a wiki page, which I've seen a trend, and the wiki pages are generally not the best. I do prefer reading off forum threads. I'm sure most of you guys enjoy reading off forum threads. It also has nice little pictures, but on the wiki page it's kind of dull white and not the very best appealing. It's also very hard to find information, so I'm not sure. I'm not for the wiki pages, but I'm not sure if it's easier for the mod creator to create a wiki page than to create a forum. But personally, I do like the forum posts instead of wikis. So I just placed down a missile launcher, and I'm gonna muck around and just write 600 over here. It is quite difficult to estimate where you want to go. It really needs to be fixed. Say if I got the gun and pointed it there, it should automatically be registered in here that you wanted the missile to go there, because I think it already went. Yeah, I see the fire. There we go. I saw it. Yes, I saw it just out of the corner of my eye. I saw the missile, and the missile should have a countdown, so you can actually see when the missile goes off. So this is a nuclear blast. This is the sort of damage a nuclear blast does, and it really doesn't lag that much if you don't go too crazy with it. So I rate this mod a 7 out of 10 Fruit Loops. I really enjoyed watching the sort of animation through the missiles. That was a really nicely done. And also, this is a alpha version of the mod. It clearly states that it is in alpha, and some of the crafting recipes might not work, so it's best recommended that you use too many items, and that's why I have done so myself. And also, one thing I'd like to include is the missile launch duration. Yeah, I could have a 5 or 3 second countdown just to see the full effect of the missile actually arching, because it has a nice effect, and most of the effect is missed because you don't know where has it gone already, or it didn't work or something. So it is kind of strange, and it's really missing out on the full potential of the missile animation. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day.